Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Skyblock series. Today's episode is episode 62, and we are starting things back off in the beautiful world of Skyblock. Now, finally, with the last two wood kinds set it up here to be able to farm it. So yeah, in the last episode, what I did is I went to the Nether. I did a lot of trading with piglins because I thought I could get netherrack that way. I found out that I couldn't. Which, yeah, it does mean we have wasted a lot of time in the last episode on exactly that. But hey, it's okay, because in the end we still managed to, at the end, finally obtain a bit of the, whatever it's called, the Crimson Netherrack and the Warped Netherrack. I don't know the exact names. But yeah, we've managed to obtain a little bit of that, and we've built this platform right here, so that we can now finally farm both the red wood kind and the blue wood kind, as well as all of the other wood kinds, which we were already able to farm a long time ago, of course, with the platoon right here. So yeah, that's really nice. Now the big reason why I did all of that is because I wanted to expand the trading hall a little bit again. In the last episode I also built a bit of this. As you can see, that's now all complete. And we are gonna make one more row, so to say, of the trading hall here. For the last two villager kinds that I want to get a lot of, which is gonna be these idiots right here for glass. And also the ones with the brewing stand, so the clerics, for redstone, lapis, glowstone. And yeah, all the other stuff I don't really care all that much about. So yeah, that is what we're going to be working on in today's episode. And I wanted to use the wood kinds from the nether in order to build that thing. So that's why we gathered all of that. As you can see, we already started gathering a bit of it, so that's quite nice. We're going to put quartz and stuff in here for now. This is of course our building chest for this specific area. So we're gonna put all the building blocks back in here real quick. Now I did actually do a little bit of designing in between episodes for the specifically this next part of the trading hall, because I wanted to, you know what I was gonna make, and I've come up with, once again, quite a cool design. At least I believe it is a cool design. We might go to the creative world to see that if I forget how to make it, but we might not if I can remember every step of the way here. So yeah, it's really a 50-50 here. But what we're gonna start out with is now plan out actually how we're gonna build this thing. So I think on this side, actually, I grabbed the wrong one. We're gonna have the blue blocks here. So boom, boom. And this is of course the wall against which the villagers are placed. So this is the line up of the villagers, so to say. So that's right here. Then here's the working bench, and then here is the floor. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. And then we have yet again 1, 2, and then this right here. There we go. This is just purely now temporary. I'm gonna replace these blocks in a second. This is just to make sure I have actually planned out everything correctly, and that does appear to be the case, so that's good. Now I'm gonna be using a whole new block in this build, one that I've never really used before at all in any of my buildings, and even a kind of block that I rarely ever use, and that's the glazed terracotta. Now we're going to be using black glazed terracotta. I don't know if I actually have that trait, but if I don't, I can always, of course, buy the black terracotta itself and just smelt it into the glazed one on my own. But before we do any of that, let's quickly go ahead and sleep and drink a bit of my yogurt. There we go. And there we go. Alright, sweet. Oh, there we go. Let's see. So, I want to quickly double check whether or not we actually have or do not have that specific trait. And otherwise we're just going to have to buy quite a lot of normal black terracotta. So yeah, let's just go through each and every one of these. And I'm going to assume that I probably don't have it. I mean, at least I know now that this guy sells the normal black terracotta, so that's good to know. Hopefully there's more than just one, but there might not be, I don't really know. Of course, there's a lot of kinds of terracotta, so going for a very specific one is a little rare, probably. But let's see, yeah, it doesn't really appear to be the case that there's any black glazed terracotta, although we haven't even leveled up this guy fully yet. I guess I just kind of skipped out on him or something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, who was it again? You? Oh, he hasn't restocked yet, okay. He also doesn't appear to have it, unfortunately. Right, that's too bad, that's too bad. I mean, we do have a couple of slots here left, of course, that we could fill with a couple more villagers. And then maybe we get it. I guess we should do that real quick. Because it's really not that difficult to do that. So I kind of could have done this quite a long time ago. Let's see. We're gonna make a bit of these. There we go. Boom. Alright. And we're just gonna make a little bit of a railway here. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 of them. So I will have to make one more minecart. Oh, we got a baby. That's a first. Okay. I did not expect that. I didn't even know that was actually possible to pick up a baby anyway. We're of course gonna not accept that. How are we not picking anyone up? Come on. How is he not killing him? What's going on here? Go on. But why are you not... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Alright. We'll have to do this the annoying way then. This is really, really upsetting because now I've lost the whole minecart here. Anyway, there we go. I don't really know why the zombie wasn't attacking him. It's probably fine. It might have been because he's a baby or the zombie was locked onto me. I'm hoping it's one of those two cases. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that happened because here we have our body. There we go. And we're gonna take another one. Boom, boom. We're gonna mine out this stuff. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. And we'll have to, of course, get a couple of stone cutters in a second as well. This really shouldn't take too long. Now, the chance of there actually being a villager coming out of this that will sell me the black glazed terracotta is quite small, I will admit. That's probably not gonna happen, but hey, you never know. It is worth a shot, I would say. Oh, that is not gonna work here. Unless I do that real quick. There we go. Ooh, just in time, hey? Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, as I said, the chance that I actually get the specific trait I want here is quite small. But it is worth a try, and I needed to fill these pots in at some point anyway. So yeah, now is as good of a time as any, I suppose. So boom, boom. And we'll have to grab the last little fella. There we go. For now, we'll put this in here. I guess that's gonna go in there as well. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see. Did we have any extra stone cutters laying around still? Really? Not any? I thought we for sure had some extra. Okay. I guess we'll just make them ourselves then. Let's go ahead and mine this. Oh yeah, I don't have the haste anymore now, of course. I kind of forgot about that. Anyway, there we go. That should be enough, I believe. At least if I am capable of doing meth. But there we go. Boom, boom. Boom. And please just accept your job instantly. Cool, none of them are taking it. How beautiful. How beautiful. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, I do need quite a bit of emeralds, of course, in order to level them up. So let's quickly go ahead and do that as well. Oh, that's not good. How on earth did that happen? Whoa, okay, I think the autocrafter might have been broken. Ah, I see, okay. That explains a lot. Alright, cool. So we've accidentally broken this whole system a little bit. And now there's a bit of a backlog here, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, that's not beautiful, but it happens. And it's now fixed. So, at least I found out, because there was a stack of melons somehow in there. I still don't fully understand how that happened. Oh, of course, this is not gonna fix it. Because there's not too many in here, so we're gonna have to do it like this. There we go. And now it will work again. And yeah, I know, oh no, a waste of a lot of melons, but I'm gonna be real honest, that is really not that much. And it doesn't really matter. Because let's say, for example, I don't trade for maybe 3 or 4 episodes in a row, then we will already have such a huge backlog of emerald or of melons and pumpkins, and yeah, I for sure will be fine again. So as I said, I don't really care about a little stack of melons being dropped on the ground. But there we go, boom, boom, and look at all of the emeralds we're already getting. Beautiful. There we go. And there we go. Alright, I think that's more than enough. I have the other side here as well that I could trade with. But hey, I already got a lot of stacks here. And I think this should be enough to level up 4 little guys here. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Let's see. Will any of you accept the job yet? There we go. Nice. Now we can kind of level up 2 at a time. 1 level too low. There we go. Come on. Take it. Take it. Come on. Why are you not taking it? Alright. Give them a little extra second then. There we go. There we go. Right, surely you're close to taking your job now, aren't you? There we go. That's what I like to see here. And for some reason that guy's not doing it yet. I'm gonna assume he might be distracted by another like working bench somewhere nearby. We're gonna ignore that for now though. Because we already have these 3 guys to level up. Oh, that's not great to see. Because that will be taking a while before we are actually able to level them up. But whatever. Okay, so I feel like he's probably distracted by this thing. I'm gonna assume. So let's just do that real quick. Boom, boom. And then surely he now... No, wait, what? You haven't taken the job yet? There we go, there we go. Took him a little while, but he found his place. Alright. Moment of truth for this guy here. Nope, not the terracotta we wanted. I guess we will level him up though. Why not? Yeah, this is gonna take a while with him. Also another one. I feel like pink might be a new one though. I haven't seen that one before, I don't think. Oh, I just wasted some emeralds. But not the one we want here, of course. Here we go. We'll buy a bit more. To be fair, I already have quite a lot of black terracotta at this point, so right now I should already be quite close to having enough. Grey. That's too bad. That's too bad. So we might be able to get there with just that one fella, so it's not enough horrible or anything here. I would have liked it to be, you know, at least 1 guy extra. But hey, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, boom, boom. We're gonna start smelting this into the glazed one. And then, let me think. I think it's a good time now to just start harvesting quite a large amount of the stuff. Okay, that's still here. Of the blanks and everything I need here. Let's see. Saw some emeralds in here. Let's just put all of this in here for now. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Because yeah, this needs to smelt up anyway, so we still have quite a bit of harvesting to do here. I do need a good amount of wood, so you know, might as well do that right now while we're waiting for the smelting and the restocking of that one guy. So yeah, let's just do a bit of wood gathering. I do always find it quite satisfying mining these trees, because you know, you actually get to mine the leaves and stuff like that as well. It's quite cool. It is a lot slower than gathering other kinds of wood, but it is also a bit more fun. So, you know, there's a cool trade-off there, I suppose. We're just gonna start out with getting a lot of the crimson one. There we go. Boom, boom. And we don't need like a tremendously high amount of wood, by the way. We need a good amount, but it's also not insane or anything. I think 2, maybe 3 stacks of each wood kind should be good here. Much more than that I do not expect to need. But yeah, if we do need more, then I can always come back. I think we're gonna, for now, just go for 2 stacks. So that at least I can have a bit of a start. And then if I do end up needing more, I can always come back. But yeah, it's always, in my opinion, better to have too little in this case than too much. So yeah, there we go. That's my plan here. Of course, we're also getting a lot more of the wart blocks here than the... hello? There we go. We're getting a lot more wart blocks than the actual wood blocks, which is fine. I mean, the warts one are really good looking as well, in my opinion. Actually, they might even be better looking than the wood ones. So yeah, as I said, I'm really okay with getting a large amount of them. Let's quickly go ahead and sleep, by the way. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, I forgot. That guy was already there, I believe. Let's quickly go ahead and sleep and drink a bit of yogurt, though. There we go. But yeah, we are getting a lot of wart blocks or whatever they're called, which is fine. I think we're gonna use those for other builds in the future anyway. So we're just kind of building up a stock at this point, I suppose. So yeah, I'm completely okay with that. Anyway, let's see. Can we level him up a little bit more yet? No, we cannot. Can we buy a bit more? No, we cannot. We'll keep that there for now. Boom. I'm gonna throw out that, otherwise my inventory does get a bit too full. There we go. And there we go, alright. But yeah, so in the future I'm most definitely, I think, gonna use more of the wart blocks, since in my opinion they're actually a really just cool looking block. They're super vibrant, so that, yeah, the colors just pop. And they're also, the texture is nice in my opinion. It's a nice texture. And the cool thing is you just have the blue variant and then the red variant, which is, yeah, also quite cool. You can really mix them up quite well, so to say. So, yeah, I am most certainly not upset about the fact that we're getting a lot of them right now, because I am definitely planning to use them as well in the future. Now, I would like to get a bit more shroom lights with each of these trees. I think with this one I got lucky and I actually got 2. But so far we're not on that much shroom light yet, and I do actually plan on using it in the building. But to be fair, we get the shroom lights from both the tree kinds, so we're probably gonna be okay just because I end up getting the double amount, right? But yeah, I would still like a bit more than we are getting right now. Anyway, there we go. We're at 1 stack and 13. Oh, well, there we go. You ask for it and you get it, I suppose. That's another 3 shroom lights right there. That's pretty good. Boom, boom. Or was it even 4? It might have been 4 even. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. It appears to have been 3 though. Anyway, there we go. Nice. And alright. If there's almost full, we're at nearly 1.5 stack here now. Pretty good, pretty good. As I said, we're gonna go for 2 stacks for each of the kinds. And then, whoa, okay. That will almost get us there probably. That's a super tall one. I like this because this doesn't have too many of the wart blocks, but a lot of the wood, which I need the wood more now than the wart. But yeah, we're not gonna go for a huge amount of wood just yet. Let's just see how far 2 stacks will get us. If it gets us far enough, then, you know, it would have been kind of a waste of time having gone for, like, for example, 3 stacks. So yeah, we're gonna go for just the 2 now. But that definitely got us a lot closer. That was like 20 wood in one go. And look at the amount of fungus we got from that one. Or fungi, I guess. Or fungus, I don't know. I don't know. I've been made fun of before, far in the past. Not by anyone or lie, by my brother. Because I said fungi or fungi. I believe I said fungi the first time I made a farm for this. And yeah, I got laughed at. So now I'm secure about the way I pronounce this word. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Back when this stuff got introduced, I actually tried to design a farm for it. I didn't need to do that anyway. I tried to design a farm for it. I did actually design a farm for it. I don't know if it was super efficient in comparison to what kind of farms other people made, but I did make a farm out of it. And yeah, back then I thought the word was pronounced fungi. Or no. I keep on pronouncing it good. I believe I said like something like fungi. Fungi, I think. And that's how I pronounce it, or something like that. Funky, I don't know. It was definitely not the correct way to pronounce it though, that I do remember. Anyway, that is more than 2 stacks, so that is good. Let's throw out that stuff, because I really don't care about it. There we go. And we're gonna quickly pop over here. We got so many wart blocks, my goodness. Look at that, and we also have a good amount of the stems though. Let's see, we're gonna for now put this in here as well. For some reason there's bone meal in there. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Anyway, let's level up you some more. Oh, hey, actually we got them right away to that point. I didn't expect that. There we go, we'll buy a bit more. And I guess a bit more, because he just restocked. There we go. And no, we didn't get it with that one either. That is too bad, but it's okay. As I said, I do believe we actually already have kind of enough here. Probably, or at least close enough, and otherwise we will easily get there with just one guy. Okay, we're not completely full yet. This thing is probably a little broken, maybe again. Whoa. Okay, that's sounding quite full, that's cool. it is either broken again or we're out of paper. Yeah, we're out of paper. I mean, yeah, okay, it's time to fire this thing again. Although it hasn't even been fully grown at this point. My goodness. My goodness. I don't know if that's because I haven't been here so much. To be fair, I've been a lot in the nether and I've been a lot in all the way over there. And I don't know if this is growing when I'm all the way over there. But still, we are producing way too much gunpowder, I suppose. But that's fine. It's not like it really matters if we are producing too much of that. But yeah. Alright, back to business though. I got a bit distracted there. I needed to grab some rockets. But now it's time to grow the warped, or whatever it's called, one. So yeah, warped fungus, fungi. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is a really short one. Okay, I was about to fly up, but then I realized how actually small it was. So yeah, no need to do that, I suppose. Anyway, there we go. That is just not the right block. There we go. This is also. I feel like so far we've been only getting the small ones of these warped ones. Not really that big of a deal, I suppose, but it's a bit weird. Oh, I accidentally removed all of that as well. There we go. Shouldn't be doing that. Boom, boom. There we go. Let's get a taller one here. Well, okay. It's a bit taller, to be fair. It's a bit taller. And it got a lot of shroom light, so that's good. We're already up to 18 now. That's not too bad. Nothing crazy good either. I don't think it's actually gonna be enough, but still. It's not too bad. It was just a bit too tall for me. There we go. Actually, didn't get a singular fungus here. There we go. Took a bit of time, but there is one. I feel like the warped one is a bit different in like terms of amount of times it spawns. There we go. That's a tall tree. But maybe that's just because I've gotten unlucky with the warped ones and maybe a bit lucky with the crimson ones. You never know, you know, these things are just odds and sometimes odds are a bit weird, I suppose. Anyway, there we go, that's a good amount of wood we're finally getting now. Nice. And let's pick up all of this stuff as well, there we go. Yeah, look at that, still no fungus with that one. Another one, I swear they are a bit rarer. It feels like they're a bit rarer, at least with the oh, that's the wrong one. With the warped. Alright, still a short tree as well. I don't know, is there actually a difference with how these things generate and all that kind of stuff? I always thought it was completely the same, but there might be, you know, a small difference in it. I don't know. I haven't really done my research on this stuff all that much, if I'm being honest. So yeah, it could definitely be the case. Anyway, there we go. A bit of a taller one again, a lot of shroom light, very nice. I must say also, with these blocks, it's really weird, I just don't have a favorite with these two. I like both the wood, or the blue and the red one, kind of just the same amount. Which is really, yeah, cool, I guess, because that means they've done a really good job at designing it, because I like them both a lot. And I don't really have that with a lot of things that I don't have a favorite, but with this one, I like them both. So that's really cool. Especially considering the fact that I do prefer the color red in general over blue. So, you know, and that's, yeah, that's kind of showing that even though I like the color red more normally, in this case, I like them both just the same amount. Yeah, I don't know. I really think they've done a great job with introducing these blocks in the game. I mean, to be honest, over the last like 4 or 5 updates, all the new blocks that have been introduced are really just good looking blocks. I will admit to that. So yeah, but I feel like this was one of the first new ones that were just really, really good. Now the Nether update was really before the Caves and Cliffs, so with that we got Tuff and Blackstone or Deep Slate or whatever. And yeah, the Deep Slate and Tuff, they are really good looking blocks as well, same as with the mud. So I don't know, I feel like as of late with the new updates they've really introduced good looking building blocks a lot, which is nice. I mean, it has made building a little bit easier in my opinion. Which is not per se a bad thing, it's just easier now to make a good looking building. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like it is quite nice getting all of these good looking blocks in the game now. Anyway, there we go. And I feel like they started it out with these ones. I really like these ones. I literally liked them from the start. Like the first day they were introduced, I was like, oh, this is a pretty good looking block. This I like. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Another short one. Here we go. That's also why I tried to design a farm for it, basically straight away. Anyway, let's quickly go ahead and fly back here. Because I do need to deposit a large amount of this again. There we go. I mean, at this point, I should really just put them in their own chest, I suppose. But it's fine. And we're also gonna buy a bit more of you, I think. Yes, I'm starting to remember which one it is. And we're, of course, gonna put it in here and take that out. There we go. And outside of that, I also should just go ahead and sleep and drink a bit more yogurt. There we go. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Now, I am having to do a lot of preparing for this build. Like, the resource gathering is taking quite some time. So we might not actually be able to fully finish this building even within this episode. But we'll surely get a long way, I think. We're definitely not going to be able to fill it with villagers though in today's episode. That I know for certain. That is just not going to happen. At least not with the villagers actually being maxed out and everything like that as well. So that we'll have to do in the next episode. But we're just gonna focus on this for 2 episodes in a row now. Making all of this, gathering the resources, everything like that. And then I think we could be left behind with a pretty good or cool result. And you know what? That is really the thing that matters the most, isn't it? Oh, nice. And we're approaching the 2 stacks on the warped one now as well. So that's good. I didn't really expect gathering this wood to be this slow, but it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It is quite a bit of fun. I do, as I said, I do actually enjoy farming this wood kind. It's at least a little different than most other wood kinds. Oh, we got a, what? We got a red one in here. I did not even know that that was possible. But yeah, I do enjoy this a lot more than every other wood kind. I mean, to be fair, the new cherry blossoms and the new mangrove are also quite cool. But the mangrove I just find annoying. Because I have to mine down the roots. And the roots are not a good looking block in my opinion. So I'm just mining them because they're in the way. Meanwhile, these wart blocks, you know, the wart blocks, I like them. So I enjoy mining them down, I suppose. But yeah, outside of that, the new 2 trees, the cherry blossom and the mangrove are quite cool. They're at least a little bit different from all the other trees with their shape and stuff. Which is just, in my opinion, a good upgrade. Because so far, up until that point, all trees in Minecraft were just kind of the same. You just mine them down and that's it. So yeah, it never really got more interesting. But since these nether trees have been introduced into the game, and the, oh, I even got that one here. I don't understand what's happening. But yeah, ever since these trees got introduced, and now the mangrove one as well, and the cherry blossom, I do really think they've decided to go into a cool direction with the trees. Which I appreciate. I mean, that is just super nice. It makes mining down these trees a bit more fun. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And I feel like they've also kind of done it to, you know, make the wood farm, like automatic wood farm designs, or the community for that a bit happier. Just to give them an extra challenge, I'd say. I don't know if they're happier with that or not happy with that, but I think they're probably happier with that. So, you know, maybe they've done it because of that as well. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna quickly move all of this over into a new chest because this is getting ridiculous now. Alright, we're gonna start doing it on this side, I suppose. And we'll put these in here as well. That, I think, is fair. Because at this point, this chest is way too filled. I mean, we're gonna keep a couple of stacks here, don't get me wrong. Because I do need a couple for the building, but I don't need that many. And yeah, this is just getting out of hand. I know I need to get more item frames still. We'll get that at some point. We'll get there at some point. I think we got a lot of leather again from the trading, so I could probably easily do that right now. But hey, I was born a bit lazy, I suppose. Anyway, there we go. Boom, boom. And there we go, alright. Alright, alright, alright. So now it's actually finally time to start building. And we're gonna start out with the floor, which is gonna be made out of this block right here. And the reason I'm starting out with this is because this is gonna be the most annoying one. because I have to actually place them in a pattern. Now, don't get me wrong, this is cool looking and this is beautiful, but it is quite annoying that I have to do all of this. But yeah, it is cool. And as I said, I've really never at all messed around with place terracotta before. Like actually making the patterns and stuff like that. Especially not the black one or anything. I mean, probably not any of them. I don't remember at least. But specifically the black one I know for certain I haven't used before. Meanwhile, it is a pretty cool looking block. Especially with the patterns. So I was like designing this thing and I was like, what could I do for the floor? And I was like, well, why not just go for the glazed terracotta here? I mean, we have the villagers for it. And it is actually pretty cool looking. And it does kind of fit in with like the whole nether theme which we're going for here. So why wouldn't I just, you know, use this block? And that's why I decided to go with this block. I mean, it's not that deep of a story, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there you go. That's the backstory behind it all. And I do believe it's actually going to perfectly fit. Now I know we're wasting a couple by accidentally messing up the pattern every now and then. But that's fine. And look at that. That is quite cool looking, right? We're going to of course make it 4 wide here. Let's see. If I just do it like this, will that make sense? Or should I just make the whole pattern in one go? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Why not? Why not? And when you get like the 4x4 or the 2x2 is cool, but when you get the whole 4x2, so to say, I suppose, that's when you start getting the whole picture, because you also have this part right here, which is also a pattern. So you have this pattern and this pattern. Of course, there's more pattern right there, but still. We're not gonna get that far ahead. But yeah, then it really starts looking quite cool. So that's why I decided to go with a 4 block wide floor, not a 3 or 2. So there you go. And now, I believe it's just this one. Oh no, we messed up one again. There we go. And we are gonna run out a little bit too early here, but as I said, that is really not a big deal. We have basically infinite amount, or access to infinite amounts. We just need to wait a little bit for it. So yeah, it's fine. And we're really quite close as well. Okay, that's the wrong way around. Let's see, I need to place them there. Yeah, there we go. Now, did I have any more cooking up right now? Nope. So let's quickly go ahead and buy a bit more, I suppose. I think it was you. Yes, the cat knew. The cat knew there. Gonna put that in there. There we go. Boom, boom. This one is not filled yet. That's too bad. There we go. Alright. And this guy has probably restocked by now, I would assume. Yep, nice. And with 24 we'll easily have enough. So that is just beautiful. We're gonna put away the emeralds for now. There we go. And we're gonna start working on the warped one here. Or yeah, I think it's the warped one. Anyway, we're gonna start out with just simply doing this, because this is gonna be the background for those guys. What they are gonna be standing next to, or yeah, have their backs to, so to say. So there we go. And we're gonna need a lot of blackstone again. Well, maybe not a lot, but we are gonna need it. Let's see, could I do this? Yes, I could. And I think I'm gonna go and actually check out the creative world here. So this is what I came up with. And this is 3 blocks tall. Alright, yeah, there we go. So we need blackstone right there. Nothing too majorly special, don't get me wrong, but I just needed to quickly check up on everything. Right, there we go. And now I did. And now I think I know it all again. We're gonna start with that. There we go. And so we'll have these right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and do this. Although, yeah, I'm for now not gonna place the shroom lights at the bottom yet. I mean, that was just really a special detail that's not really needed, since you're not gonna see it. And seeing as I only have 40 shroom lights, I don't want to waste them, so to say. So I want to be a bit careful with them. You know, we don't have that many of them, so let's not throw them around like I do have a lot of them. And we're gonna hold on to them for the parts that I definitely need shroom lights for. And then if we have any extra, then we can always use it for the floor. But I think we're just gonna skip out on that idea. Anyway, there we go. And then we have this here. Boom, 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 boom. And I believe this was here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, if I leave now, the beautiful Minecraft music will stop. So that's really not worth it. So we're gonna wait here for a second. Boom, boom. This needed to be free tall, that I do remember. There we go. And there we go. Alright, nice. Let's see, surely this is smelted by now. That should be enough anyway. There we go. How was it again? Like this, right? Yep. No, there we go. Let's place in all of these bad boys. Then at least the floor is complete. And I think we have just about enough. Yep, nice. So that is then complete. We're also gonna, for now, just fill in this with the warp block as well. Technically in my design it was black stone, but to be honest you're not gonna see it because there's gonna be a block on top of it. And outside of that it doesn't really change the way it looks all that much. So there we go. And I think what we're gonna do for now, because I want to double check my design before I do this again, we're just gonna do the same with the crimson one. Oh my goodness, that is not handy. There we go. Wow, I nearly died from all of that. Cool. Just to grab some of this stuff. There we go. Alright. I missed. I don't even know. Whoa, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna fill in this stuff with this. This should also be the floor, I suppose. Oh, did I do it wrong? With the floor. Oh, I did it wrong with the floor. Alright, we're gonna do something else there then. It's fine. Anyway, there we go. Ooh, it is approaching nighttime. So I need to quickly go ahead and sleep in a second. There we go. We'll fill in all of that. There, nice. And let's quickly go ahead and take a little nap and drink a bit more yogurt, of course. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. We're gonna go here. And here. And just do this. All the way to the other side. Nothing really special going on here. Just do good old stuff. There we go. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. We need more of those. Which we have plenty of. So that's not really a worry. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just cheap it out, so to say, here. So there we go. I'm just gonna for now do this. There we go. Nice and easy. Because then it's already all in place. And now all I need to do is just do this. There we go. Look at how simple that made everything for me. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. And I know for certain that this one goes here. So let's just place in all of these. And yeah, as I said, I kind of need to check up on my design here, but I really don't want to stop the music. So this is just really upsetting. Oh, all right, we'll have to make sacrifices in this world, I suppose. All right, there we go. Oh, and I had it correct as well. Okay. Yep. All right. Am I gonna remember all of this? I don't know. I mean, it's really not that complicated. Let's just remember the cross here. That should be easy to remember. You know, in the old version of Minecraft, the music would just keep on playing if you left the world. And that was really nice. I always can just go between the creative world and the survival world in the older series. Oh, I guess we are getting music straight away again. But yeah, I really like that is how it was. I don't really know why they reset that or made it different. There was just no need for that. Because I mean, you know, I want to continue listening to the beautiful song even if I'm just going to a different world. But hey, I guess that's a really niche problem to have that probably nobody else has. So I guess I shouldn't complain about it. So we have that there, and then on top of this, we have these again. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then let's for now just fill this in with this stuff so that it makes my life nice and easy. Because I do believe against this one we have the stairs again. So there we go. And then above the stairs is the shroom light. The one that I really need. So there we go. And then we have this here. With this just alternating. Right? Yes, that is correct. Okay, cool. So let's just make this all the way through here. And then we'll place the shroom lights against that. And if we are left with... Oh, yeah, let's see. If this is 10, then we're lucky. But I'm pretty certain it's 11. So we'll be ended up with 29. Yeah. So that means I'm exactly... What is it? Like 4 too short to do this as well, but that's fine. We can farm 4 more shroom lights. I mean, that's not really a big deal. We might even actually have that in the chest still. So let's just do this for now. There we go. And let's see, did we have extra here? We did. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, nice. Now that is this side actually basically done, I believe. And it is looking quite cool, isn't it? Oh, that is looking quite cool. Alright, let's make the other side now complete as well. We will need a bit more blackstone though. So, boom. And I guess I will need a bit more stems, maybe. Outside of that, I think I should have enough here of everything. So let's just do this. There we go. We'll just fly here. There we go. Nice. Nice and smooth landing. Okay, so we do have this one here. So let's start out with exactly that. Boom. This would have been a lot easier if I already had the stairs placed down. I guess, yeah, this is straight up just faster. There we go. I mean, that was just a lot faster. Alright, and then we go up here again. We place in these like this. There we go. And then we place you here. And all the way through. All the way. Oh, messed up one little fella. It happens. There we go. And then we just have the stairs on top, or not the stairs, the stems on top of that again. It really is quite a simple design, to be honest. I mean, I don't feel like a trading hall like this should be too complicated in its design. I think this is just nice. Like it's detailed enough that it's cool to look at, but it's not like over the top, because yeah, a trading hall like this doesn't need to be over the top in my opinion. So I'm really happy with just this right here. This is like the perfect mixture of how it's supposed to be. Especially with the fact that every part of this trading hall is now different. Like every hall, so to say. Yeah, this one is different. This one is different. I really like that, just because, yeah, just, I don't know, it makes it feel better. I don't know. I've never really done a trading hall design like that before, but I'm really happy with doing it like this, because in my opinion it does just make more sense and it feels really nice and alive like that. So yeah, I'm happy with how this is, or how this project is coming together. Anyway, there we go. Finishing touches here. And I really overestimated how long it was going to take to build all of this, because we are fully done within the time here for today's episode. So that is quite sweet. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, missed that one. Oops. And there we go. And that is it actually done. Look at that. And this, in my opinion, is looking quite cool. I mean, yeah, we definitely need to do something with the ending of these walls, or these halls. And I really don't know what to do with that yet, if I'm being honest, because it's really just destroying how it's looking. Also, the fact that we have a 4 white pattern, then a 3 white pattern, and then a 4 white pattern again is a little bad of me, I guess. But it's fine, because it works with each one. Although this one, this one could have been 1 white to be, or 3 white to be honest, but still. This one really needed to be 4 white because of the floor kind we have here. But we do need to do something with the ending of these halls. I don't think I'm gonna make them longer, I just don't really see a reason to. I mean, we could to make it look cooler, but the thing is, I already have enough villagers of each of the ones that are here, so there's really just no need to make them longer. But I don't really know how to make the ending of the hall look cool. I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be too hard to figure that out, but still, I do need to do a bit of my, to spend a bit of time on that. Anyway, this is looking quite cool. I think this is the coolest looking one so far. And I really like it. I mean, I really like these blocks anyway, so yeah, it was easy to make it look cool. But the fact that, you know, it works together, that one side is blue and one side is red, is really quite nice. Like, yeah, that it doesn't look weird. It kind of makes sense on your eyes because of that as well. So yeah, I'm really quite satisfied with all of that. Though, let's see, we're gonna expand the platform here a little bit so that I can easily transform the villagers in here. How did you die? Anyway, oh yeah, this is now, how is this still not fully filled yet? I don't understand. Oh, to be fair, we had a really small harvest of sugarcane. Okay, that's fair enough. We'll grab this. And we'll do this real quick. There we go. No other ones were done. Oh, yeah, there was this one as well. There we go. And now what we're gonna do is also fill in a little bit of the floor here. How is this doing now? Oh, that's a lot better, isn't it? Is it fully fixed nowadays? I guess there might still be a bit of a backlog here. Maybe not. Yeah, it appears that it has been resolved. The problem has been solved. That's really quite nice. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not gonna make these floor right here stay spruce. That, of course, would be quite ridiculous. For now, it's just a good placeholder for everything. But we are gonna change this in the future to a different thing. I don't really know what I'm gonna do here yet, but hey, that is a problem for future me. Anyway, there we go. I am quite satisfied with all of that for today's episode. If I'm being honest, this was just about as much as I wanted to do. Next episode, we are gonna fill that hall in with the villagers. Because that still needs to happen, of course, but outside of that, this part is now done. And yeah, I am also just about perfectly out of time for today's episode, so I think this is a good point to just go ahead and end it. So I do hope you all enjoyed today's episode of the Skyblock series. And yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And also for the support, I'd say, as of lately. I'm pretty certain, not as of right now, but there's a good chance by the time this video gets released, we have actually reached 400 subscribers. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, thank you all for that. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna end the episode right here. I do hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next one. So for now, goodbye.